ready, dark outside, the lamps begin to glow. I'm gonna stay with you all night until the sun begins to show. Oh, and the glare from the city lights are dancing on your face. The mood is right, our dreams alive. It's you I can't replace. It's getting way past 12 and the night is just begun. Just listen to your heart, you know that I'm the one. Oh baby, go take a look outside, the landscape shimmers blue. I'll give you the moon and stars, you make my dreams come true. Can't be without you. Can't you see? I need you tonight, oh baby, I want you right here with me. Our lips are getting near, your eyes are locked in mine. Our bodies move in closer, go slow and take your time. Let's slip our hands together and dream the world away. I want this night to last forever, with you I want to stay. Do-do-do-do, da-da-da-da.
Enough of that nonsense. How we doing? Oh, Ash, I just missed you. Hey, worse. Also, yes. Good luck with big challenges. Listen, we faced some big challenges before, but this perhaps is the biggest in the Sanrio sense. Level check. Check. Music volume. Come down slightly. Good. Check. Yeah, this is grabby hands. Yeah, front facing Amit. How is that like? That's Amit. It's like, I mean, we're gonna have to draw it as like a big challenges, aren't we? It simply must be that way. Hey, Narcotis. It's Big Buppy, big old chompy gentleman. Rajago, hello. This is Everybody Wants to Rule the Wisps from Sonic Colors, if you can believe it. All right. How we doing? Crocomeyer's granddad? Yeah. Crocomeyer was merely a pale emulation of Amit. Maybe I can't tell if it's a good idea or a bad idea for me to pound this coffee as we begin the stream. Do I want a slow burn that might keep me up, or a blast of energy that might keep me up? Yeah. Okay. This is where we're going to go. I'm trying to remember why I used the orb up here. I think my thoughts were, hey, this guy is not letting me in at all. So maybe I should try and find out who it is. And I think we found out that the Room of Judgment is guarded by Amit. And it said something about Amit being among the stars. So it makes sense that it's up here. But I really feel like it was a fluke that I pulled out the orb. Because what does the orb even mean? The orb is it like proof of being the Dark Star Lord, I guess? Maybe? Pound of coffee. I got like 500 gram bags. You know, they're like this big. You don't know how big I am, though, right? This could be tiny, right? Like a half-pound bag of coffee could be like, wow, crush me. Yeah, exactly. That's right. I should not be having a pound of coffee. Bad for my little heart. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we just need to avoid contact damage. That seems to be the big failure point for us here. And trying to like finesse the jumps a little bit. I think if we hang out on the, well, it's got to be the left-hand side. Have you ever seen Amit turn to the right? I certainly haven't. So we'll hang out on the left and maybe up on the slope a little bit, just because it seems like that's going to give us more opportunity to jump and dodge stuff. That makes sense, Egrets. There's a bunch of roasters around here, so I can, and coffee shops and stuff. I can pick it up just by bebopping around town. Bird-friendly shade-grown bean. Oh, wait, what is a bird-friendly coffee? Presumably not for birds, but like made in such a way that it does not hurt birds. That's cool. Hip, hop. Okay, let us, I think we have a memory save, right? Yes, we do. They don't do bird testing. Don't give caffeine to birds. You know what? I'm gonna just, maybe this does not speak well of my confidence, but I'm gonna hit this again. Oh wait, no. That's interesting. You can't wake up from, well, they're not save points. They're just teleport points. Okay, right. So scanning it is not actually going to save. Okay, got it. Give caffeine. Yeah, okay. Exceptions can be made for egrets. You can have coffee. So if we kill all these guys, which we found out last time are actually and have always been the Nibiru, like, do we gain an advantage by doing this? Like, will there be fewer? You know, they come back, I know that much, but if we clear them out a little bit, do we at least buy ourselves a little bit of time? Have an orb. Just come down here, would you? Do you want to get crushed by Amit? Okay, so let's try bombs. Let's try bombs. You just came back immediately, huh? Well, you can get bombed. Ah! Okay, so does not like being off screen. Always got to be, oh yeah, contact damage bad. Always got to be the in the middle of attention. What do you call that? The center of attention. And I really do need to hit you on the top of your little head, huh? Yeah, that's not going to cut it. So you're going to leap forward, right? No? Okay, do a big jumpy. Okay, that worked out. And then jump backwards, not that much. Now do a big jumpy backwards. I'll do that. This is going to prompt you to jump forward quite a bit, so I'm going to run forward. Nope, never mind. Okay, you're going to do a big jump now, right? Yeah. Okay, now do a little jump backwards. Just boop your snoot. Yep. Nope. Okay. Big jump backwards, please. Thank you. Boop your snoot. Oh, I'm out of bombs. All right. Backup plan. Can I... I feel like you should murder your enemy friends. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna suck with her if we're out of bombs, huh? Okay, fine. Well, it was a good plan. We have 16 bombs. Where does one buy bombs? Do you buy bombs? That was a good run. It was a good run. No one on the surface does, right? They're shuriken folk up here. Oh, I think, is there one in Tagamagahara, maybe? Wait, flares. That's where we get flares. Yeah, chaos. Caltrops. No, maybe not. Added permitted term snoot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I actually did. I really should though. Bombs. Oop, I'm on stream setup right now, not La-Mulana 2 notes. Bombs. No, that would have been a clever person. Shops. This is definitely something that I should keep note of. And mostly of things that I think I want to keep track of what I might want to get and then where to find them. So shuriken. Oh, why is this all broken now? Whoop. There we go. You don't want to see my sidebar. is on the surface. Flares are in Takamagahara, I think. That's how you spell that. Hey Ellie, how's it going? We had a pretty good run against big challenges, but now we need to. I want to get more bombs because I feel like the limit is probably, I mean, at minimum 20, right? Okay, rolling shuriken in a Newfin upper right. How do you even spell that? I know how to pronounce it now, more or less. WFN. No, unfortunately not. Religion. I mean, I could try to do like the text recognition thing, the OCR on the whole shebang, but I don't think so. What kind of sub are you getting, Ellie? I feel like for a while, sub-weapons in this game were not an issue because you just sort of collected them, but I think that's because I didn't use them much. And now I am, and now I need them. Although, I mean, I guess I could try just whacking them in the snoot a little bit, but I feel like it's asking for trouble. It's a good question, Dama. Play some other games, maybe. Take a little break. I really don't know. Oh, God. No, I've seen people play the randomizer, and I don't know if I've got the constitution to handle that. Mick on. Just like peeking around the corner. Hello. Randomizer, you say? I swear there's more shops than that. Is there a shop in? Yeah, here we go. Shuriken in Day of the Dead. All right. Tell me where to get bombs, though. Somebody just tell me if there's a nearby shop, and I can note it down now. Please and thank you. Ice fire? Okay, thank you. Not there. No, oh, here we go. Bombs. There we go. Oh, and it's convenient too, more or less. Do we actually have money? We might not have enough money to really do this properly. So we might need to do the old money trick. Oh, why did I think I needed to... Why did I think that I needed to go around this way for some reason? Wait, do I? the story here? Oh, I do need to, yeah, I need to jump up because otherwise I'm on this. You can't just simply walk off of a ladder. $100. Okay, it did take me to 21, which is good. Okay, and the best place to get a ferry, I think, is here. Let's see if I can just remember. Let's see if all this mapping lets me recall where to go. Yeah, something like this. And green. Green means money, right? Green means money. And then here. Yes. Scarfidian. It's, or Scarfidian. Have I always called you Scarfidian, but you're Scarfidin. I'm sorry. Scarfidin. Oh, and rolling shuriken's the ticket here, right? Yeah. The paladin with a scarf. Scarfidin. Killing one of those skeletons sometime to get it out of the way, but they do kind of seem to respawn at their leisure. Okay, we're just going to get you out of the way in the hopes that it makes things easier. Oh yeah, I can see that. Well, while we're doing this, does anybody have any fun weekend plans? I, for one, am going to be driving to the valley. There's a place near here. What is going on? Oh, yeah, I was too close, I think. Book club. Scarfhead, right. Recovering from traveling? Nice. Well, hopefully we're doing something fun. La-Mulana 2 in a sink? Is that like a... What do you call it? Like a... Archipelago? Is that like a sink? Right. Cool. Listen, folks, I've got shopping to do. Stop knocking me off of things. Thank you. Hero Spirit. A game with a whole bunch of secret layers. Ooh! Hero Spirit. Maybe I should write that down. Okay, now it's in my search history. I do like a secret. Okay, so how many more of these do you think we can get? It's 5 for $100. Okay. Now, will we cap out at 30? Yes, we do. Okay. Squeak cross for the time being. Yep. Oh, nice. Like, what counts as an old Castlevania? Is like pre-Symphony of the Night, or is that just dating myself? Sleep for 72 hours, egrets, killer. Right, okay. Yeah, some of those are killer. Like the first one, really, I've never beaten it. It's too challenging for me, but maybe one day. What are we doing? We're gonna go heal up. Classicvanias. The original Metroidvania. And so that's less of a Metroidvania style and more like a straight stage-based action game, right? Like Castlevania 1. Is that the case? Yeah. That's some good stuff. I enjoyed, what was the 8-bit one that came out some years ago? I say 8-bit, like aping that style. It was like, it was going with a full-fledged, it went alongside a full-fledged, like, it's a Castlevania style game. Yeah, Bloodstained is what I'm thinking of. I knew if I mumbled a little bit, someone would know what I was talking about. I thought that was pretty cool. Like big boss fights, some clever use of branching paths where it was like a little, there was a subtle indication of which one was sort of like the critical path and what was the bonus path. I thought that was pretty clever. All right, ancient alien crystals. I'm just going to clear you out just a little bit in the hopes that you will not bother me over here. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it's like by clearing out these, the spawner picks worse enemies to bring in. Like maybe I should just count my blessings that these guys are moving around. Right, yeah. Worse. I didn't play the full game, but I can see that because I feel like that side scroller was, or the 8-bit one was something special. All right, let's give this a go. No, wait. Get out of there. All right. Ah. Deb! Kitsuke, hello, help me! All right, it's going poorly so far. Jump backwards. Boop your snoot. Kitsuke, hello. How are you doing? I'm trying to kill big challenges. Beep. No. Oh, well, it's all over. All right. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, it's a big doggo. Hey, Simba. What were you up to? This was our second attempt. We went up and re-upped on bombs, but the jumps just didn't go our way just then. Ah, excellent. Yeah, there's nothing like a Baba Is You to help you find those wrinkles in your brain. I'd like to go back to that. I had a really good time with what I did play of it years and years ago when it came out. But it's probably worth a revisit, huh? Because I guess it goes places, huh? Is that the genre name? Wrinkle Likes? Okay. So these things hurt a fair bit, but I feel like the being jumped upon hurts more. Blowing myself up certainly does too. All right, never mind. Just murder me. Let's not drag this out. Gosh, we were doing such a good job that first time. I wonder if bombs are actually not that. Well, we'll try it again with bombs, but I feel like maybe flares might also, or not flares, the spear might be good. We might not be able to get as much distance with it, though, is the thing. Because I feel like you do need to like arc it on top of its head somehow. Let's see. Also, I want to see how careless I can get with dealing with these guys. Like, if we just take out one or two of them, is it going to be that big a deal? Jump backwards. Hip. Boop your snoot. Shoot me a bunch. Oops. No, 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 no. No, it really does suck having those extra enemies around. You can get me while I'm up here, right? I'm not, like, safe. Maybe I am? Not for very much longer, I don't think. Bail! Snoot booping. So if I'm here and let you jump, okay, you do actually have sort of two attacks, a low and a high. I wonder if that's important for me. So, but I still need to hit the top of your head. It seems like you don't take damage if I hit you in the mouth. Yeah, it's sort of a pretty cool, like, mane going on, right? Boop. Why you got so many hit points? It looks like it's doing 3 hits, which is good. Right, my worry was that one bomb actually only does 1 hit and the rest of it is wasted. But it is getting good damage in there, I think. Oh, this is not going to go well. Yeah, I think the little bat is going to maybe ruin our day here. Ah, fuck. I didn't jump off. Holding up and to the left, hard on my little mitts. What's this, Lily? What do you got here? All right. All right. Yeah, that I think is going to happen to us next. I mean, my theory is that we defeat this guy eventually, and then maybe Mr. Chompy Statue doesn't chomp us quite as much. Let's top up, I guess, just in case. Yes, yes, we all love Chompy Statue. Hey, ours, yeah. We were sloppy last time, not eliminating all these. They're not even ads because they're here to start with and they just sort of spawn in at their leisure. Whip, whip, yes, yes, we know. You know what you're draining? My patience. All right, let's try this. Bombs seem good. Pyramid crystals seems... I guess we need it. Boop. Okay, we sort of had a strategy there. Let's try this. Ah, fuck. Double fuck. Yeah, no! Why? Why buttons? Okay. Press and hold up and to the left. Then jump. No. I was doing that so consistently. Maybe I should practice a little bit first. Yeah, it's no good, huh? Oh, and now we're down those few hit points. Anyway, I think these hit points are, as far as Amit is concerned, a rounding error. Okay, so up, do this, and then if I let go, I just drop. If I press to the right, I sort of walk off a little bit. But I think what I need to do is be very diligent about pressing jump. No, if you just press jump, you just sort of fall off at an angle. You need to press away and jump at the same time. And I don't know how tight that window is. Now I'm thinking about it too hard and it's becoming more challenging. You don't have access to your double jump there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's big. Okay, so if I just roll it into an up. If I just roll it into an up and don't press left at all or right at all, then she goes quite far. Okay. Maybe too far? Yeah, if I stop pressing into the wall. Like, I need to press up and to the left here. If I press just... Oh, okay. Just pressing up does seem to work. And if I press... Oh, interesting. Okay. So you need to press up and to the left, but then to latch on. If you just press left, you don't latch on. You have to press up and to the left, and then just need to hold at least up. And if I hold up and to the right, I also do the big jump. Okay, interesting. Okay. That will hopefully be helpful somehow. It is non-intuitive. All right, bombs, orb. What else do you need in life? Need to pound some coffee. All right, coffee pounded. Come on over. Wee. Boop. Big jumpy, please. You can do it. I wish you could deploy sub-weapons or attack while clinging to the wall. So it was nice to be able to drop one of these off, you know, like just sort of bomb from above. We get to enjoy Dark Star Lord's Mausoleum music, though. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yeah. Come on. It's clearly not effective. There we go. And jump. Off we go. Jump backwards. Good boy. You get a treat. You get a little pet on your nose. I know it's supposed to be, it has 4 eyes, but it really does look like a big challenges sort of situation with 2 eyes on one side. No. Okay. None of that is as bad as getting touched by biggest challenges, so I'll take that as a win. Biggest challenges? Yeah, this is a Roman centurion name. All right. Biff the Moose. Yeah, big scary guy. This is biggest challenges. Best friend to Anubis, Osiris. I hope you're having a good time. Normally we don't fight bosses here. We map stuff. But for now, the thing that stands between us and more mapping is this boss. Ow! 100% my own fault. Alright, am I gonna hit this guy? Maybe not. Maybe on the way back up. Oh, no. Nope. Yeah. Scripture has really softened us. Yeah, let your brain go smooth, Biff. We mapped out all of 1 as well, so if you wanna, if you ever want to, when you're done, watch someone painstakingly map the whole thing, there are VODs. Can we just coup de grace this? No. No, we'll be patient. We'll be patient. Yep. Nope. No, we won't. This is fucking unceremonious. All right. Do we think it's a feather? Do we think it's Mott's feather? A cuppy. A regular-sized cuppy? Actually, it's nearly as tall as me, so I still think that qualifies as a big cuppy. We really should have called the other one biggest cuppy. Hooray! Vessel. Yeah, big sippy, not big cuppy. All right. Where are we? Hey, Miss Roy. That was a big challenge. Dude, this is about all of big challenges I remember. Yeah, it turns out there's not much more to big challenges than that. Oh, absolutely, Mir. Of course. Barker got some pho. Nice. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, except kitty ears, right? Forward-facing kitty ears? I don't... You're weird looking, but that's okay. Quick Cheese Taker. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so the chest was about here. Vessel. So there's been lots of mention of vessel, but I always assumed that it was talking about the big cup in Thingy in Divine Fortress, is it? Yeah, I know, it's on my screen. I'm just trying to eyeball a little bit, and it seems like, yes, it is approximately there. That giant font. Sorry, flashbang. I was messing around with. I was actually using Photoshop for work stuff. Now it's all messed up. Notes. There we go. Ah, you're welcome, Squeak. Yes, they are on YouTube. The YouTube channel is called Cartography Zone, spelled with the normal way with an N, as opposed to the special cool way with an M. Yep. There we go. Oh, is it more to the... Okay, yeah. Yeah, oh, you know what I don't have up? I don't have my little preview thing up. Yeah, so it's slightly this way. Thank you. Oh yeah, we gotta mention that you gotta use the orb too. Was it called Pyramid Crystal? Yeah, Pyramid Crystal. All right, vessel. I always expect to get an email immediately for Phobos being like, guess what that is? A vessel fashioned from silver. Press the item button to scoop liquid into it. Okay. That actually is slightly disappointing to me because I think it means that this is used for a puzzle somewhere, right? But I guess we've got access to a few different liquids in places. Yep. Okay, well, before we die, let's go save. We can invessel them. Nuclear vessel. What a dirty ass vessel. Your dad picked something like that up too. Looks like both Daddy and his little girl have a pretty shitty taste, huh? Ugh. Yeah, one more time. Me and my dirty ass vessel. Can we take this? No? That doesn't count? No. Well, this is my favorite liquid. But there are presumably other liquids around as well. Like, for instance, this one, Mimir's Well, is the Well of Divine Liquor. I still think we're looking for this. I still think we're looking for something that matches this image. And, like, just... It's not a giant face like the ones in Anufin. And it's not just a little statue. It looks like it's pretty big. It looks like it is a full, like, height of a floor, at least. On something that looks like water. I'm trying to think where that might be. I mean, unless... Just trying to think if it's trying to make me think that this is a well, right? This is like a gap in the floor where there's water. Then is this a background element? Are these background elements? Like, what's going on there? Because Mimir statues appear in the background, but they also face us as opposed to being in profile like this. What? The Uru Rock? Did we deal with the Uru Rock we did do that. We also noted it all down, I think, right? Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, we did. Oh yes, sorry, Cheese Taker. Squeak. If you're new, then yes, this is the Uwu Rock, who is a friend, and everybody likes, everybody enjoys and appreciates Uwu Rock. I'm waiting to find a spot and be like, oh yes, of course, this zone. Where there's a Mimir face. I mean, well, hold on. First things first. We'll look up nuclear vessel here in the... Okay. The vessel... Okay, that's about the water pot. We don't care about the water pot. In fact, all of this is A, I think, duplicated, and B, dealt with. Okay. Oh, that's literally the only places where vessel appears. Okay, then. Okay. Cup. Chalice. No. Because the chalice is something else, right? So we'll just take it to our normal group of people who like to say things about stuff. See if they've got any insights. Not that we need a hint. We're just trying to gather all the information we can. No. And Malbrook. Nothing new. Okay. What about this? No. I suspect this is highly specific. Like we are going to be standing underneath not just a waterfall, but like a trickle, much like we did in La-Mulana 1. That's my speculation. And the reason that it was slightly disappointing when we got the vessel is that I don't recall seeing anything quite like that. Now, maybe if we show our little mini vessel in front of Big Sippy, something good will happen, but I sort of doubt it. Just scoop liquid into it. Okay, well, we do have liquid and liquor as things. So there's this, which we're hunting for. Let me pop that up. Escape death. Blah, blah, blah. Make for the Great Cup. That seems like the destination in Divine Fortress. That doesn't seem like it's related to the cup that we have now. Cup of Soma. No. I think that it's literally called Cup of Soma, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not that. One mantra to open it, one mantra to pour it. So I wonder if we're able to pour it, it fills up our cup, perhaps? Yeah. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's go see the Amit statue and see if, for reasons of magic, it no longer crushes us. Right? You never know, right? It could be that it's like, you get 2 rewards for this. One is a normal person-sized glass, but also possibly the statue will let you pass. Those dung beetles, are we going the right way? Yes. Those dung beetles have a tendency to drop lots of loot. And we did just save because we just teleported here. So we can try it out. Okay, you're over there now. Okay. Good. Are you still gonna crush me though? Hello? No? No, I'm gonna get crushed, aren't I? Yep, saw it coming. Cool. I was delicious. Big chompy. The delay on there is comedy for real. Okay. So do you think I can make it up there? Probably if I use this. Hip hop. Cup does nothing here. No. Anubis bears a striking resemblance to the Egyptian god Anubis. This god-headed dog is considered the deity of mummification. He bears the responsibility for weighing the souls of the dead against Mot's feather on Ra's scales to determine the weight of their sins. And that's a chest. You can't scan the chest weirdly enough. I think I probably have. We've all sinned a little. Judgment will be rendered before Mot. Okay. So are you holding... Like, where is the feather in this case? To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. Okay. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead Amet will render the judgment. All right. Well, we're going to be doing this sort of trial and error-y a little bit, I think. I've got some ideas, but let's go next door and remember where we came from. This is a weird thought. If I... Hold on, I'm second guessing myself. If I talk to this, right? Now that is set as my save point. But if I die and it reloads my save, like did I just set this as a checkpoint and also like do a weird sort of pseudo save? Because if I continue, it should go back to the last save point, which is a point where I've not set this as my memory location. Oh, that's funny, guy. Yeah, Gale Fibula seems to do all kinds of kooky stuff. Easy way to test? Yeah, for sure, I guess. Okay, here's my stupid idea. Now, I'm carrying all kinds of other shit, but I can't turn that shit off. I can't turn off my weapons or whatever, but as far as equipped items are concerned, I weigh exactly as much as a feather. that was not the answer to the riddle. Oh, yes, okay. So it is sort of a pseudo-save. Okay. Yeah, the moment I realized you can equip and unequip stuff, I sort of figured that there was going to be some sort of... like, I thought the whole hell thing was going to involve explicitly unequipping stuff manually. Did I assume I didn't accidentally turn on the Gale Fibula, because I would have noticed when I tried to get on there. Okay. All right, well, puzzle solving time then. What do we know about this situation? Mott's ritual measures the weight of one's heart. Okay. Sins must weigh balanced against Mott's feather. The body must be innocent, free of excess. Okay. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. So it's possible that this is another a wallet thing. Like maybe I need to burn down my savings to 0 or something like that. Because that's like free of excess would be that. But body is innocent? Free of excess? What would excess be? As far as my body's concerned, that I have control over. Free of excess. Excess health? There's not really much I can do about that. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. Okay, all right. We'll collect all this up at the top here. Yeah, we did the second DSLM Redux Pyramid. Okay, fixed. Good. Sometimes I'll go into like advanced settings and it'll let you see streamer latency, like your latency to the broadcaster, but I don't know how accurate that is. It always seems lower than I expect. Okay. Get measured. Do we have anything more about Mott? Let's have 2 tabs open just for sanity's sake. That's all we know about Mott. What about heart? Because in the last game, there were tricks about the exact weight of things. A child's heart sleeps in the spiral boat. Okay, well, that sounds like it would be an innocent heart. Are we gonna? Is the implication that Lumiza is just so sinful that she needs to go and steal a child's heart in order to balance the scales and trick God into giving her treasure? Because I'm on board if that's the case. Hey, Wiz. Okay. Well, that's yet another sort of dead-endy sort of thing. Turbo sinful. That's right. We just need to... Tell you what, my new strategy is to make our Lumisa so sinful it rolls over from 255 to 0, and we can get in for free. Okay, I think maybe this is relevant. I think maybe we need to consider a child's feather. I think in that case, it would probably go from 128 to minus 127, which would also be good. Negative sin, right? That's got to be good. Okay, heart. Ged stole my heart so thoroughly that I gave it to her in tribute. Gerd stole my heart. Flame torque. Okay, this seems like maybe it's unrelated. Like maybe this is a sort of poetic stealing of the heart, not the very literal heart stealing that we might be doing. Sacrificing hearts. I remember that, but I assumed it was just set dressing in the background, right? That's a very good joke, Ruby. Okay. Heart, heart, heart. Song close to our heart. Yeah, okay. What about measure? Virtue is measured with ox hooves, but sin is measured with one bite. We've established, right? Okay, so this might be everything we know about it. Mott's ritual measures the weight of one's heart. Sins must weigh balanced against Mott's feather. The body must be innocent, free of excess. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. Okay, so it's possible we need to come back when we have a child's heart, you know, and that would be like maybe something over as an equipable item, and we unequip everything else and we equip the heart. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. So we need to be unprepared, right? I mean, maybe that doesn't directly follow, but if it's saying to be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart, and we need a pure heart. And so if we're prepared, we'll have a wicked heart. If we're not prepared, maybe we'll have an innocent heart. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. Okay? An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead Amit will render the judgment. Boy howdy willy. Mott's feather is proof of judgment. It lies beyond the dark Star-Lord's footprint, but the last step is inverted. Okay, so we found that. And so I assume Mott's feather is in this room. We get Mott's feather by doing this, maybe? Oh, right, because it's not Anubis holding the feather. It's Anubis, like it's in the thingama thing. It's on the scales. It's in the chest. Okay, so we're going to get Mott's feather afterwards. And really, if we're playing by the rules, we should be measured against, it should be our heart being measured against the weight of Mott's feather and the box it's in. What do you suppose this is up here? This sort of wiggly business. Not really identifiable as anything in particular, so. Okay. A child heart slept in the spiral boat. The spiral depths are nestled within the deeper, darker depths of the heart. The child's heart is the final gate. Okay, so I don't like it, but a possible addition to our little Gantt chart here. Oh yeah, we did some stuff. We could check some stuff off. We can DSL pyramid. We did that. Yeah, we got. Yeah. So we were right. I don't know why this was related to life, but we got the Ulu rock. We got the crystal. We got to go to the DSL pyramid. We got to go to space. We didn't use the Giant's Translatomatron yet. But maybe that will let us get some final mantras. Oh, there was a life seal. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's all it was then. Yes, the life walrus. A perfect ratio. Okay. So, right, what was I going to do? I was going to write down some extra things. This is like real speculation territory here. But what was it? Child's heart is the final gate. Because it's possible. Who's this? SGBU. SGBU. Hello. I'm sorry I pronounced your name strangely. Welcome to Cartography. I hope you're having a good time. I'm speculating that we need to do something in hell. Where's our other Gantt chart? Not Gantt chart. Dependency graph. Is it gone? Maybe it's gone. Maybe I moved it somewhere. Anywho, my thinking is we need to do hell because that lets us get a child's heart in the 9 gate. Get a heart. And then use that to get a feather, a new feather, and then profit. Because there is a suggestion that the child's heart is the final gate, and gates and the order of them and a very special final gate is something that is deeply embedded in the fabric of Eternal Prison. And maybe we get through there and we go there to, and we get access to Spiral Boat, and Spiral Boat gives us a heart. Maybe. Perhaps. But I don't think we can do hell yet, because we don't have a lunar breastplate. And I would assume that we get a lunar breastplate from space. Maybe. There's plenty of stuff that has to do with like the moon and space that isn't literally space, but you never know. And in order to do space properly, we need more skulls. And we do have a list of skulls. Hall of Malice, but we need a 4. Okay. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get the 4 from space, so that there's a problem there already. Somewhere in hell, under hell herself, is where the other one is. Unlikely that we're going to be able to get here. I mean, it's possible that that room is actually here, like that. That would make sense to me. But I don't actually know. Thank you. Yeah, that was some good stuff over in Brahma Town. But I don't know how long I spent not realizing you could whack the crystals. Silly me. And finally, right. We need, Valhalla, we need a 4 as well. So get a 4, I guess. But we don't know where to get a 4. Because what is 4? Death, maybe? Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's death. Origin, birth, life, and then, death. So, do we have any, like, death altar? The purple eyes keeps watch over death's prison. Where's this? A Newfound. I wonder what that's about. Purple eye. We've seen normal blue eyes and the better eyes, the upgraded super eyes that hate us even more. I've always interpreted it as red, but maybe they're supposed to be purple. I mean, there was also a big Wedjet over here that was in Gate of the Dead that might have been purple. Good question. You will be given death, please. I don't think there's too many little bits and pieces. Look who it is. Nox, hello. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Thank you for the good luck. We are puzzling through some business. We defeated Discount Crocomire / Big Challenges and got a normal sized cup. And now we're messing around in the Room of Judgment, but aren't really sure what to do next. In Reverie, is that a Celeste thing? I feel like, is there a Celeste mod? No, Reverie. It's don't tell me. It's the Super Mario World thing, right? Yeah, I do it. Yes. Martino hack. Super Martino, bro. I've been told that it's a good time. So it's kicking ass. It's not kicking your ass. Mr. Carter, hello. Are you my shop teacher from junior high school? Because you share a name. Sky people. Who knew that you were a fan of a Final Fantasy XIV fan festival? That's good too. Yeah, that I mean, sounds like the crew here enjoys the same sort of puzzle game, huh? I'm not convinced that we're going to find information about death. I mean, like, maybe this does make sense and we get it from the death god. That would make sense. Death altar, something. But I feel like that introduces a cycle into our little dependency chart here. If doing hell is how you get a 4. So there's definitely an error here somewhere. Well, you might wonder why I put together these charts. And they're often wrong, but it helps me organize what I think the game is asking of me so I know where to direct my efforts, right? Like, we could be, maybe I'm supposed to be messing around with other solutions for the Mott's Feather thing, but maybe not, you know? Yeah. Did Amit die dead? Yes, Amit died dead. It went to the big Sanrio store in the sky. And now we've got this. Have we tried? I mean, we smashed these urns. I think that's okay. Holy shit! Flares and $130. That's worth running down. Are they going to be mad? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it does have something to do with having $0, and this is just a little bit of a fuck you to be like, haha, here's a bunch of money. Let's get a little copy of big challenges here. Yeah, it seems like a little egg, doesn't it? Two M's, one T. In, what is it called? Garden of Stars? Yes, Garden of Stars. Okay. Can we scan Amit? Yeah. Said to have devoured both bodies and souls of those judged by Anubis to be heavy with sin, laden with sin, heaving with sin. And then we can't get up there at all. That's fine. Yeah, they come back. Festooned with sin. Boip, boip. Well, let's bank this cash, I guess, somehow. I mean, we could... It seems weird that it would do the same trick where you just gotta have $0 or $1. But, I mean, we could go buy more bombs because we used up a bunch. Just, I never like discounting an idea because I'm like, the game wouldn't want me to do that. That's stupid. 3 streams later, you do the thing that you said. You gotta be careful with festooned because it linguistically you can be like it's covered in stuff, but I think literally it means like decorated as if for a festival. Okay, let's get some bombs. $28's good enough. And we can use our handy-dandy map here. Shuriken on the surface. Yeah, that's probably the easiest one to get to, huh? What? Oh, we've got too many. All right. Well, then, flares in Takamagahara. We could always use more flares. It's just straight down. Hey, what was that? What's that sound? God damn it. Cash. All right, we got $23 left. Get over here. Listen, if you don't want to go over here, we'll just find prizes on the surface. Okay, fine. The Crushmotron? Yeah. So we just want like an extra $2. What's up here? Speaking of a few dollars more, I watched for the second time, and the first time in like probably 15 years at least, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which was a tremendous film. Yep. No prizes over here. Is it? It is $5, right? Wait, no. Never heard of it. Do you not sell weights? No. Well, this is a waste of time. There we go. $5. I don't actually remember if that's what we're looking for or if it's 10. Ah! Yeah, we need $5 extra. But Shuriken also costs 10. Well, fine. Let's go here. There are some lucrative options in this spot. Goat Brush 3 Goat. Hello. Thank you for the follow. It's a good handle. Oh, okay. 10. There we go. Hey, Chloe. We're just messing around. I forget we got crushed once for funsies. We're just buying some weights. There, we got $0, and we're gonna just. I'm pretty sure this is not the case, but I just want to see if Mott's Feather is counting my dollars, which yeah is annoying because it's already used that trick. That's fine. Okay. I didn't think that would work. I'm glad it didn't. So. Yeah, I think it's probably a different trick. Or we need a special item like a child's heart. A child's heart sleeps in the spiral boat. Unfortunately, the word child is going to come up quite a bit because of children. A pirate you were meant to be. You remind me of Goat Comb Seepgood. Roam the trim and see the sails. What about the word innocent? No. Innocence only appears in the context of getting measured. No one else. Nowhere else. What about wickedness? Wicked ambition. Yeah, nothing there as well. And judgment. Yeah, we already checked for this, didn't we? I have no business with those without proof of judgment. That's got to be Mott's feather then, right? Okay. Mr. Gecko, we are trying to bamboozle the gods of death into judging us worthy, and so we can something go into, like, I think all of this is potentially about going to this room, right? Because this is where Anubis is. We're going to take the feather to Anubis, and something, good things will happen. Yeah, I think that's probably what this is. Right, and probably take it to Anubis. Sounds good, guy. Just think them real hard. Okay. We could revisit the spiral boat, but I don't think that's going to give us anything. I feel like, unless there's like a set piece there, like a person you can now encounter, I think we will, the next time we make progress in Spiral Boat, we will be entering it from the inside. Oh, hush you. We haven't received any new mantras anytime soon, have we? Or anytime recently? Can't go talk to Chumley. No, nothing here. There are my mantras. I am missing 2, as far as I can tell. Nobody cares about my cup, huh? Hup! Oh, we can get our time juice back, though. Did that work? Yes. Did we always do that much damage against these guys? I feel like we're doing a lot of damage against them now. Tell you what. Let's spring for... Wait, can we afford it? 30? What a ripoff. Because I want to know if we can use our cup. You know, that'd be cool. Walbrook, what's up? Damn. It's this two-step thing that have just gone, so it'll be back in a short time. Okay. What's your name again? Indra? What's up, Indra? You got anything for me? None of you have money, though, do you? Is that an item, or is that just curry stank item? I am blessed. Did we, like, die and not pick that up? Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I thought so as well. Domination from space. That seems new. It would seem that the Anunnaki were indeed extraterrestrial beings. Apparently they came to Earth from a place known as Nibiru. Whether it was for the purpose of finding a new place to live or rather to seek out resources is unknown. But what is known is that they plan to take control of the Earth. Either way, they became aware of the existence of both La-Mulana and E51. It seems to me that they have been involved in Earth's affairs since the time of the first children. Considering the decline of the first children and the fragmentation of the second children, the involvement of the Anunnaki in both these and all the subsequent occurrences becomes clear. Or so I feel, at least. I believe it was they who implemented this huge device inside the ruins for the purpose of sealing off both sites. However, said device remains within the ruins, unused, possibly because the Anunnaki went extinct before they could use it, but the Alfir must have conceived of a way to make use of the device that's constructed unlike anything else in these ruins, a corridor of blood. Okay, so the corridor of blood can be used to seal off La-Mulana and E51. Huh. All right. Interesting. We'll have to go through this at some point. Maybe at the beginning or end of a stream. Maybe at the beginning, just to like refresh myself. But yeah, we should definitely save. Now that we've picked this up. But I don't think it's going to have any details about Mott's feather. So, useless to me at this point. All right, Barco. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. All right. What now? I would like to discount this child's heart idea. Yeah, it seems like such a good idea, though, that you get a child's heart, right? I feel like we're just going to get crushed by Amit over and over again. You're going to get me arrested, Doric. Innocent heart knows no wickedness. I don't want to spend a bunch of time throwing all of my sub-weapons away. But, like, is that what you want? Yeah, like, I don't like the idea of, hey, you can't have any weapons, and the only way to do that is to expend all of your sub-weapons, because I've got a whip. I've got a chain whip. I've got at least 3 swords and a battle axe in addition to that I can't get rid of. So I don't even want to bother doing that. Lunar breastplate. We don't have anything that is close to that, right? Yeah, and it's not a breastplate. Like, also, Gale Fibula being taken from me is not... Well... Let's try it. Let's try turning on the Gale Fibula, because chances are we haven't had the Gale Fibula turned on when we go through a doorway. And so maybe if your stuff is turned off... Wait, no, I thought we tried that ages ago, though. We tried turning everything off before going through the doors, and it still takes away your stuff, right? Like, turn off the grail. Well, you can't turn off the grail, but you know what I mean. Turn off grapple claw, and it still gets taken from you. But let's try it, because it could be that we've had this thing the whole time, right? Like, lunar doesn't sound like it's related to dashing like the wind, if you ask me, but maybe that's what it's talking about. All right, and if we were to do that, we will go down to the ordering. Right, and we got a little mappy map. And it starts at start, goes up to the kicky leg, and then from the kicky leg you go up through to here. Well, let's give it a try. We might actually be able to do it more easily than that, actually. Yeah. Let's just do a quick recon run. Into hell. Well, we could do a quick recon run, but we might as well practice. Thank you, thank you. So we go up, right? Yeah. Up some more. We take the... I guess it doesn't matter, but let's take the right-hand path. Or left-hand path. My other right. So sorry if I missed people telling me what they were doing this weekend. Oh, hey, there's some goopy here. Do you think I can get some goopy from this? Nope. Not that kind of goopy. Right. This way. Okay, so this should be the first gate, which means we will lose our chalice. And now we're over here, and we go down. Oh, yeah, you need your Gale Fibula to go past this bit. I forgot about that. Okay, then we lose that. Now, we need to go all the way up to Chamber of Spikes. Whip, whip. Right. So now we go down here, and I'm going to try and pop on my fibula. No, this is taking me outside. Yeah. All right. Whip, whip. Yeah, so we still don't have our lunar breastplate. Hey, Bommy. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Hope you've got a good weekend queued up. All right, so not a bad path through hell, but we still are, in fact, missing the lunar breastplate. I just wanted to try putting on Gale Fibula as it is breast mounted, in the hopes that that would be the thing that we needed, but it wasn't. All right. Should we go up to Big Sippy? Like, I bet you there's nothing up there, but stranger things have happened, right? Ah! Fill me with liquid. No. Okay. And we're pretty sure we need more mantras here. We need ultimate power. We need maximum shout. A mere Marduk is not enough. Wait, what? Hold on. We did do something here. Oh, right, but we're missing something, right? Yeah, we don't have end. We need end and wind. End and wind and wish and night, but we think that maybe that's moon and eternity again and road and mother again, but we don't have the end. That symbol in the middle of the cup. It's like a blue gem. I don't think there's anything that specifically activates blue gems. What else is on our to-do layer here? Came here because you just found out there's a snail called the geography cone, the arch enemy of the cartography zone. I think I want to know. Anyway, yes, we did. We killed big challenges here. I'll show you. Where did we go? Down here. We bested big challenges, and we got a big cuppy, and unfortunately, we don't know what to do with it yet. It's possible that we need to deploy some sort of flowing liquid somewhere in order to capture it, because that's what happened in the first game. But I haven't seen anything that has that trickled nature. So this might be a bit of a dead end. We tried showing it to Zelpud. He didn't care. Phobos wasn't interested, nor was Mulbruck. There's Giltorio? Is that his name? It's up here. Maybe. I mean, he's got more lore and stuff, but maybe he knows something about this. Yeah, we know about this. Yeah, you're talking about special lore, but do you care about Cup? I didn't trace him, but I did. I was like, I did a good guess as to what big challenges look like, and I was like, oh, there's got to be more to him than this. And no, he's got a completely flat belly and just little bumps down his spine. Okay, yeah, no, this is all. You care not for my cup. Do we gotta go find Miracle Witch? That can't be critical path, can it? All right, back to the to-do list. Come on, Photoshop, you can do it. I think so, yeah, but like I assume that those are bonuses, perhaps. Okay, so we did this. They might kick us out, Kate, because the cup is about as big as us. Well, no, it's as big as us when we went to pick it up. Now it is only... It's only marginally smaller than our head. So this business with Amun-Ra, I think, requires us to absorb more stuff. But I also wonder, it's called the Heaven and Earth room. I wonder if you shout Heaven Earth now that Amun-Ra has been woken up and like maybe shows up here. But I think we just need to get more what's it called? Despondence, disparity. What is it called? Dissonance. Up. Okay, and yeah, Anubis is over there. I doubt very much Fenrir or Lava Chicken is going to succumb to our feeble mortal weaponry now that we have a cup. Yeah, this is where Jack Black lives, up here in Icefire. Never did figure out what was going on with this little alcove up here. Hey, Eric here. We defeated big challenges. We got his cup. We experimented a little bit in Room of Judgment by having no money, and I think this was a good solution. Well, not really, but kind of, is unequip everything except the feather, right? And that's generalizing a bit, assuming that all feathers weigh the same and that the weight of the box that Mott's feather is contained within and my entire body and all the rest of my equipment weighs the same. But that was not the solution. This guy, what's Farford something? Farford? I forget the name of it, and I lost one of our little dependency charts at some point, so it's not there. Anyway, that's where we are now. So we've just been bumbling for a little bit. Went up to Big Cuppy to see if there was anything going on at Big Cuppy, and no. I don't think the combusty gas is going to help. Maybe there is something to... Okay, let's maybe mess around in Taka Mikazuchi's room, because it kind of seems like it's anytime there's a boss and I'm like, you can't... It's like Fool's Laser Squirrel all over again. I'm like, well, whatever. I can't deal with this. I don't have the right equipment. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I just need to figure it out. Maybe I just got to figure it out. How do we get there? Ancient Chaos Top. Okay. Ancient Chaos Top is... We blew up the Super Metroid tube, so we can actually get there pretty easily, I think, but by just looping around. But... Takamagahara Top is what we want, right? Yeah. But Takamagahara Bottom, is that easy to get to? Not especially. So yeah, we got to do a little bit of legwork. I fear. Thanks, Cookie Mom. Takamagahara is fun to say. You betcha. But do I... Can't actually warp there. I need to go to... What was I saying? I need... Ancient Chaos. And I'm pretty sure there's no, like... The Bromputer doesn't have, like, a nice, tidy way to get out of here, right? You can't leave out of the upper business. No. Not on your life. All right. We got to go around. It's actually... It's not easier to get in from the other side, is it? Oh, no, that is the other side. Right, yeah. Yeah, we gotta go around. Fine. Let's switch to Rapier. Ah, God damn it. Okay. Great. And so now if we memory tube at the bottom, maybe this will be easier. Wait for me. There we go. Up we go. Down we go. Whatever. We memorized the spot. We are going to heal up and come back. I think the thing that always confuses me is that both the Ancient Chaos spots look kind of similar. The memory one and the one beneath the Bromputer. Wait for me! No! We'll play it safe over here. Yeah, it's a good one, Dork. Bweb. Let's put on our underwaters business. Our poison lava business, I should say. Combustible gas, you say? What if a cup? No. All right, we gotta put in our cog. We gotta cog it up. Do you think there's any way to, like, vent it or something? Like, do we have a big fan or something? Yeah, demon guys. They are buff and strutting. Does anybody remember what they're called? They're in Takamagahara, right? Wait, now we're in Valhalla. Hey, Dronon. There they are. There you go. There's your ripped demon goat leg ram guy. The souls of men who died unnatural deaths and were never laid to rest. They spread illness and calamity and can take on any form. Having no true body, in E51 they take the form of demonic beasts. All right, Ostriker, take care. We will see you next time. Have a good weekend. Lily, you are poisoning my brain. I've tried so hard to get that out of there. All right. Okay, we tried using our spacesuit, and that didn't work. But we could try time juice, maybe? And this? I feel like we tried that anyway, and it didn't work, but... Yeah, this is definitely familiar to me. Oh, I can't. I gotta wait till I'm done punching. Okay. What is igniting exactly? Like, I understand there's combustible gas, but what is actually making it go off? Like, I don't see any. She's not like shooting sparks or anything like that. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe there were sparks, I just didn't notice. Do we have... Do we have a dossier on her? Yeah. One of the Olympians, the third children, who sold herself to the darkness of E51, she guards a hidden relic taken from the Koto Amatsu. The chariot she drives rages alight, and she herself flings forth balls of fire. Okay, well, that's not going to work for us at all. Belial. So, even if we can survive the sparks... I don't know. We can fix her. Yeah. Trying to think if there's any sort of fancy problem solving we can do here. Like we can make sparks ourselves, right? But we can't do anything that protects us from fire, can we? We've got this. Yeah, not ball. I'm trying to be clever about it. Like, like there is a thing that sounds like it would help us here, and that's the scythe, right? It's not a scythe. It's shining scythe is the prize that we get for doing something, and then we take that and we get the flame torque, and maybe the flame torque allows us to control flame, and we can avoid getting exploded constantly, right? Maybe that's where that sockets into the dag. But in order to get the scythe, we need to fight to kill lava chicken or something. There's some dependency loop there. Huh. I just don't know. How do you spell her name again? Belial. No, we don't have any information about her. Where is that chart? You didn't believe me when I said I kept all of our stuff, but I do. Let's resurrect that. I think that's what it was. I chucked one of these starting pages out. Okay. Vidofnir is the lava chicken. So the thing that we sort of subverted here was that we managed to get into the eternal prison, aka the underworld, beforehand. And this seems to suggest that somewhere in there is the scythe, possibly hidden with Sakit and or is it not Anubis? Who did it say had the scythe? One of the gods of death. Osiris, maybe? Okay, and if we do that, then we give the scythe to Sinmara. We get the power of flame, which is the flame torque, which will let us kill Vidofnir. So if the flame torque is all your attacks do fire damage, that's not what we need to do in order to kill Belial. We got to do something else. So maybe there is a trick here. Maybe there's a trick that we have access to at this point. Yeah. Sleepy little guy. And we can't bring nice, refreshing, cool water with us, huh? Nope. Nope. Matrick, hello. You know what? I have an idea. Uh-oh, Lily. I'm sloshing around with lots of spring water. I have an idea. It's not a great idea, but it is an idea nonetheless. And that is to warp out just so we can then go talk to our friends and be like, oh, hey, you went to Exploding Air Place. Let me tell you about that. That stuff's so overpriced, egrets. What? Is there anything cool over here? Nothing? Feels like there should be more to this room, you know? Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're very cool. But, like, progress kind of cool is what I'm looking for. Whip. Okay. Let us incogulate. That's a cool noise. We have incogulated. And now we shall hop down here. I wonder if there's like, oh, you have a chance to actually prepare the room somehow. You can like lay down some ice or like some cold from the cuppy. You can play a flute. Hey, Crow. The wheel was the progress stuff. Yeah, you're right. I can't ask everything from every room. Yes, that's a good preparation. Hey, Belial, you're in a cart. Are there any hints in the room? Like these statues? No. Am I beating this tonight? Heck no. Wait. There is a fire down there. Can I spend my one earth spear to try and put it out? I missed. Like that seems like it is bad for the exploding gas environment. Can I rotate it? We've rotated with Heaven Mantra before. We'll rotate with Heaven Mantra again. No. I mean, it does seem significant somehow, right? But, like, it is otherwise inaccessible to me. And if I use a bomb, I'm just going to blow myself up, right? Well, I mean, maybe not, because it doesn't say... It doesn't say that we're in explosion territory, right? It doesn't say blip blip, right? Like if I turn off the app, the alert app, where is it? Am I stupid? Oh, alert. I was looking right at it. Boy. Yeah, we're not. There's no exploding gas right now. Yes, there fucking is. Never mind. Delpod, the air was on fire. Yes, fine. Phobos, the air was on fire. You don't care. Mulbrook, if you're napping, I need you. Help me out here. Okay, this is actually maybe a tip of some kind. La-Mulana 2. There we go. Okay. Where's Mulbrook? Go through the gate and your stuff gets taken away, so that means the gates don't take your things are fake. Okay. I mean, we sort of figured that out already, I think, right? Well, there are gates that don't take your stuff and eject you from La-Mulana land, or from Eglana, or from Hell, right? And those things are... Those are just ones that you don't have the right equipment for. But then there are other ones that take you to the like archway above the pit of lava. Maybe those are the fake ones? Okay. I mean, if you think that now's the time to investigate the gate, sure. Please don't. Guy's a mystery. We don't know where the fake gate leads to, and the eternal prison has several entrances. So the starting point is important. We need to investigate that gate. Okay, well, I'm going to chew on this for a second. I'll take a quick little break, and then we will resume hunting around. So, I'm going to stretch my legs. Maybe you can too. See you in a couple minutes. You're back from your dinner break, and I'm back from my peeing break. I don't know. When you were here when we defeated big challenges, and we experimented in the room a little bit, and then we what did we do? We were just messing around in a Belial's room, or it's not called Belial's room, but the Takamagahara one where the air explodes. Oh no. That they're in for a rough time, Kiri, for sure. Okay. What are we gonna do? I mean, we do have it written down somewhere, right? This is why we write things down, because I don't know jack shit. Takamikazushi's room. Combusty gas. We have no way, like, way of producing gusts of air or anything like that. We could look up Takamikazuchi here. Ah, okay. Oh, though it will be swept away by the proof of the time of creation. Okay, that's big news. That means that we can maybe do something with it. By the proof of the time of creation. Time of creation. We've got egg of creation. No, you're good, Lily. But we've also got this, which is proof about dominion over all creation, but that's not showable. So we could try showing the egg, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna whisk away all of our problems. But I'm out of ideas at this point. So, where is our little quick save point? It's not that one. It's that one. Hip, hop, hip, whip, hop, hop, whip, rep. Yeah, we got other nouns we can verb, or other verbs we can verb at the exploding air. Get. Whip, whip. So we're already running it. What if egg? Egg. Just trying to check to see if they've got other things. Like, it's like pyramid crystal has mostly been bad for us. We got crushed twice and then suffocated and then got big challenges sitting on us. But yeah, I think egg is maybe... Ow. Oh, yeah. It vents all the shit. Hooray! All right. Gonna blow up so many things now. Excuse me? I sort of assumed that... Oh, there we go. All right. Caltrops, away! I missed with 3 batches of caltrops. Ow. Maybe rolling shuriken? Two can play at that game. What? You're immune to explosion. Okay, fine. That at least makes some amount of sense. Yeah, we're having a great time now. I feel like we could be friends. You and Mulbrook and I should all come hang out. We can all go in your little wagon, your cart. Yay! Who's it? Dubs made that cool art of the mine cart, with a bunch of people in it. And this is a haunted chest. I don't know how I feel about the haunted chests as a mechanic, because it really is just a very transparent progress check. Like, there are just some chests that you're not allowed to open yet until you get this thing. And it can be gratifying if you don't have that thing to be like, oh man, I'm gonna get so many chests once I get this thing. And maybe that's the design intent, but yeah, it's cool for setting a tone, because it like anytime there's a chest that has one of these, I know it's like a big deal, right? There's something cool in there if the powers that be cursed it. So yeah, it's got that going for it, but mechanically, I feel like it is, because I think, you know what? I think part of it is the fact that, what's his name? Phobos, the moment it appears on screen, one of the cursed things, Phobos is like, hey, you need the Mulana talisman or something. And it's sort of like, okay, there's not really even a puzzle there. It just tells you what you need to do. Anyway, it's fine. Again, that also contributes to like the gravitas of it, where if like a guy emails you immediately that's like, don't touch that, you need some special magic. What do we think it is? I've already forgotten what it said it was. Do we know? I think it was a personal portal to Icefire Treetop. Hooray! Maybe it was in the glossary. You might be asking, why am I doing this? Yeah, a hidden relic taken from the Koto Amatsu. Because sometimes I like to feel like I understand what's happening by anticipating things, you know? I actually don't know what the walrus did. Like, I don't know if that activates the chest, but also you need to kill Belial, or you just need to activate the walrus and then walk into the middle of the room to summon Belial. What is that? Is that the Keyblade or Key Sword or whatever it is? I looked at the name of the room, because I was like, it's I'm in Belial's room. Oh, it's not Belial's room. It's called something else. And then I looked at the name and searched for that and saw that there was something that was like something proof of creation. Yeah, we got a stick. Power band. Let me tell you, I was not expecting power band. Yeah, sound test kung fu. That's our power band. Anybody here play a lot of Kung Fu for the NES? Is it like a sword? Again, like, it's gonna be rad if this is a cool weapon, but unless it moves progress forward, I'm not sure how useful it's going to be. Now, it's possible that maybe this is a sword that lets us whack those walls, like where Miracle Witch maybe is. And then never again. I don't know if I've ever beaten it. It gets pretty challenging, I seem to recall. Back to La-Mulana. What is power band? Oh no, it is not a weapon. An accessory containing the power of a thunder god cannot be literally cannot be used as a weapon. Equip it to make Mjolnir Storm track enemies. Okay. That's cool. And I just wear it on my hip like that. Well, that's neat. Does that move the needle on progress? It's sort of a secret non-sword kind of sword. Like, maybe this solves a puzzle somewhere? So we don't actually need this. Whip, whip. Can I do away with this combustible gas? No. It's a little strange. All right, let's Mjolnir it up a little bit. Where's the nearest charger? I know set will get us set up. I think it's wireless, right? Like they're not attached at all, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if it's some proprietary protocol, you know? Probably Bluetooth, given the theming. Oh, did I turn on my business? I don't think I turned on my business. Did I do it fast enough? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, let's give it a try, shall we? Yeah! That is pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to help us out at all. I can think of a couple of things that maybe we would experiment with. What's sacred? Oh, these guys are sacred. Where was it that I wanted to check? Like, I wonder if some of these bits, right? Like, I think I've got them marked as like tink tink, but nothing happens. Like, there's one there. Come on, Photoshop. You can do it. There's one down here. Hall of Malice. It's so cool. One of these days we'll get a 4. We will be able to afford that skull. Do we go this way? Yes. Wait, no? We go up and around. There's nothing holy in this room, so we're not going to be able to recharge. So we should kill all these guys so there's nothing else that it would want to attack. The only thing that you can attack is right in here. You can't use it on the rope. No, it did what, like one little bit of damage, but didn't actually hurt it. Knife solved this problem last time, but it doesn't even hit stuff now. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, that's neat. Didn't we have this written down? Oh yes, Exploding Wheelbarrow Lady. We could go back down to Atten's room, but I'm pretty sure we need to get a... We need to do something that will make an Ankh show up down there. Mimir's Well. You could think about that some more. Yeah, the stick works. The stick works. What now? Mimir's Well. Mimir's Well that ends well. We found this in... Ancient Chaos. I'm sure I've checked this before. Yes, it's right here. I wonder what happens if you were like fully underwater / under lava. Like if we go to... No, not Divine Fortress. What am I doing? Ancient Chaos. What if we use our cuppy down here? Simply nothing? Nothing in the cuppy? Alright. This just says, don't wake it up. Did we ever go back to Echidna's room? Like, was there dissonance in there now? How do we get there? We can go down, left, down. Sure you can. Nothing up there. Yeah, it's every time it happens, I'm like, well, you got me. I knew that that was a thing that you did. Is it this way? No, I dropped down here. Non-dissonance. This is where we fought Echidna, right? Yeah. Non-dissonance left beef. I mean, beef is sort of dissonance, right? We had beef with Echidna. Okay. All right. What's next? Rock done. So I wonder if you've got any other like highlighted, like exclamation pointed entries here that we haven't addressed. Yeah, that hammer Mjolnir was once my own weapon. Lost powers, blah, blah, blah. Grip was made too short. Borrow the power of one who can control storms. We didn't borrow power. We just stole someone's fake sword. I mean, we can go talk to Thor now. Yeah, we did that. That. Present the 12 skulls. The Master Skull will impart the secrets of E51 unto you. Right. Well, we're working on it. I think we figured that out. Inanna. When my sister Erishkigal controlled the underworld, I sought her counsel. Passing through the 7 gates. Behind Nettie, the gatekeeper. But if you have nothing to be taken when you pass through the gates, then you will be given death. I still don't understand. We are not killed. We are merely ejected. Shining Scythe. The stone tablet on which the allegiance to the Anunnaki was pledged with the power of the stars sealed inside. I think that's the Destiny tablet. Okay. The Anunnaki their dissonance is in Nibiru. Okay. Which is interesting because they're not a children, right? They're pre-children. They have their own dissonance. Ugh. You who possess all power, heed warning that excessive power is not to be used. I like the idea that if you just shout all the mantras at once, just the world explodes. It brings about the end times and you get a game over. Destroy Typhon. Done and done. I don't know if we ever figured that out. Overcome the fallen griffin statue and disrupt the ring. Okay, we did that. Then we did that. The 5 rays of light are the origin of creation. Move the light and create. Oh yeah, that's the computer stuff. The twins protect an ancient key. Did that. Okay, I mean, no standouts, at least ones that we've marked as definitely being important. Really just Mimir's Well is what's... Every time I see it, I'm like, surely we can find that spot on the map somewhere. And maybe I'm just not doing a proper scan. They're like 45 degrees, columns 45 degrees, and there's a Mimir head, which, like, I'm pretty sure we've taken note of our Mimir heads, but, you know, it's possible that we've missed one or have just forgotten. Is there anything else about the Garden of Stars? It hides in the garden, cloaked by the power of stars. Done. Yeah, that's it. And this is not it. It's the wrong shape. Not down in Moon Altar. It's not out here. Face crashed. 1 second. I wonder where I started doing that, like 3 hours in. Yeah, we got some good doodles here and there. That jerk stealing our stuff. It's not in Valhalla. We could do another little NPC jaunt. Go say hi to Freya and Frey, maybe. Anytime Bargain Duck's not on screen, we should be asking, what's up with Bargain Duck? The way this game shows us maps is so specific. Like, it uses a particular style of illustration to mean this is a place in the game. I traced it. I maybe zoomed out a little bit sometimes, and maybe there's a little bit of abstraction about how areas fit together, but it is meant to represent this part of the world. And this looks like that, but I can't figure out where it might be. It's not on the surface. It's not the sacrifice, get the feather hill. It's got Mimir's well. I mean, it seems like it should be around, one of these areas, not Valhalla. Here maybe, because it's on the way to the guppy. Where did we get all of our seals, I wonder? Like, is there rhyme or reason to them that would allow us to, like, triangulate where the next one might be? Like, there's one in Divine Fortress. No, not really, Ash. We're not actually going to triangulate. We got one down in the bottom of Shrine of the Frost Giants, which sort of torpedoes an idea that it's like related to front sides, back sides. Like, it's always the opposite side of an area, because Shrine doesn't have one. But getting one in Divine Fortress means that it wasn't in the tree, and one in Shrine of the Frost Giants, that's not in the tree. But I don't really remember offhand where we got our third one. Was it? It wasn't through here, was it? No. Oh, wait. It was sort of... It was over here, wasn't it? Or something like that? Chamber. I vaguely recall there was like an ascent up the left-hand side of an area. Not there. Here maybe? Yeah, that's where life is. Okay, that was in the tree. Okay, so no, there's no special like it. They're all in separate areas that aren't in the tree or something. Blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll continue looking around for stuff, but we might need a little bit of a nudge, at least. Like check your map, check your notes sort of nudge next week. But for now, what can I do? I can keep scanning, looking for Mimir's Well, but I don't think we're going to find it. I did say that I was going to talk to Thor, though. Thor, you're just right here. You're in Divine Fortress, right? The NPCs in this game are unpredictable in how they react to things. Like, wouldn't be surprised if we do not get a reaction. Oops. From our pal Thor. Oh, you've moved on from that anyway. Our Mjolnir is not charged. There's no sacred stuff there nor there, but there is something over here. What if we electrocute the big sippy? Nope. We just get electrocuted in a different way. We can't scan it. Oop. Whoa. We are able to scan it. Right, yeah. That was the note about Papa needing 2 mantras. Like, I've messed around here for long enough that I don't feel too bad about because it says 1 mantra, right? It is not a mantra that I have. Remember when there was a boat here? That was cool. Remember me? Which one of the 3 Mizroy predictions will we have? No, we already know all this. They're always folding it up. Also, presumably they don't have anything to say to me. They seem to have been, like, shuffled off. The game has segued away from caring about those boys. I wonder if now would be a good time to look at these E-Tree, E-I-T-R-I. Unfortunately, neither of these appear to start with the M glyph, or the M-like glyph that I know to be E-Tree. Or that I know to be, sorry, the M-shaped glyph that I know to be E, which would begin E-Tree. And what's the other one? Broke here? Yeah. Well, I don't think I've got anything else in me, revelation-wise. Returning to a body. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got a small cup, and I'm just trying to think. Is there any, like, we've tried it in hot springs, it doesn't work. We've tried it when we're under like poison lava, it doesn't work. So I think that there is some sort of like distribution nozzle somewhere that makes a little trickle, and you use the cup to acquire the trickle. And I'm just trying to think, is there like, there's nothing dripping from the sword. There's like blood, but I don't think there's any spot where we see blood actively dripping. Right? What if we go to Valhalla and go to the blue tube? And try just collecting ambient blood. You don't care about this, do you? No. We're not collecting blood. No. Yeah, we can see the Anunnaki in the background. So they made this. They made this tube. This tube does something to seal everything away. That's all well and good. Yeah, link me to your Bandcamp, Egrets. That sounds great. There's a Mimir, but it's not in There's no pillars. There's no ziggurat, stepped pyramid sort of thing. Nothing out here. No. Cup. Zelpud, tell me how you like my... Nope. Nope. All right. I don't think I'm going to make any more progress here. So let's save it and call it a night. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has any haikus queued up for next time, but I don't think I know if I need anything that elaborate yet, so much as I just need a pointing in the right direction. Third time save. Thank you. We did a good job today. What's this? Oregon Trail. Thanks, Bummy. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Hopefully I'm back on Tuesday and I don't die in a fiery car crash on the highway on my road trip, but I somehow doubt that very much. What's Oth doing? Oh, right. It's Monkey Island. Oh, wait, no. Fate of Atlantis. Ah. More fun stuff. Okay. Let's go over there. Say hello. Hang out for a bit. And, yeah. We'll see you all on Tuesday. And we'll figure this thing out. All right, I think that's everything. Bye, everybody. Bye.